Hello everyone. I was so looking forward to us meeting in person in South Africa earlier this year, but I'm equally happy to know we have adapted to our new realities and are convening virtually today. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed our world and our worldview forever. Across every sphere, from health to economy, personal security to social protection, the negative impacts of COVID-19 are exacerbating for women and girls simply by virtue of our gender. As a result, there have been global calls for the human family to build back better, and I suggest, however, that we go beyond that and build back differently, build back equitably, and build back justly. I believe critical to this rebuilding effort is for us to listen to those most impacted by the pandemic and have their voices inform appropriate and relevant responses. The perspectives of Africa's girls, adolescents, and women need to be the eyes, the ears, the mouths, and the leaders of this reconstruction effort. 10 years ago, we established my civil society organization, the Graça Machel Trust, with an ambition and a necessary mission to build a bold and powerful movement of women leaders, change agents, and champions to drive inclusive growth across key economic sectors, and to put women and children at the center of Africa's development agenda. The challenges we set out to take on them have unfortunately been exacerbated by today's current events. And 2020 is a year where we have seen the erosion of many gains due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, which, as we know, has disproportionately affected women and girls. Over the course of the past 8 months, my trust has made a deliberate effort to understand the specific impact COVID is having on the girls, adolescents, and women of the continent. We took an approach for not speaking on behalf of them, but conducted webinars and Instagram live conversations with the thousands of female participants to listen and provide virtual platforms for those most impacted to speak for themselves. I'm encouraged to see that this Women and Girls Summit is charting a similar course and giving voice to those we often render silent. For example, it is imperative that we hear from young girls themselves. They told us how difficult it is to play with their masks on for extended periods of time, and how scared they are for their own health and that of their loved ones. They gave us specific insights of how their mental health has been affected. It is important to hear firsthand from them and to understand their worries to better inform how we meet their needs. We have looked into the eyes of young teenagers as they explain the stresses of falling behind in their studies or being locked in homes with violently abusive family members, and of taking on adult responsibilities to help keep their household afloat. We are unpacking the anxieties and the opportunities they present themselves to our young adults and nurturing the skills and fortitude they need to thrive in our uncertain world. We are taking command from their voices to direct our responses. We also have listened to the challenges of those who lost their jobs and women entrepreneurs who are struggling to make ends meet, to figure out how to create more enabling environment for our female workforce and women-owned businesses. We have heard of the complexities career women are navigating as they homeschool their children, cook and clean house, and strive to meaningfully participate on Zoom calls so we can work towards better ways of managing workplace dynamics and gendered domestic responsibilities. There are new challenges that we are confronted with as a human family, and we need a fresh approach to our problem solving. The art of listening will give us both necessary and invaluable color and texture to paint a brighter picture of the future. The intangible ways in which COVID has changed our lives need to be heard, documented, and taken into serious account. Our needs, struggles, aspirations, and dreams are valid. Our lived experiences are worthy of recognition. And I am so pleased we have created this powerful platform over these next few days to prepare women and girls as leaders in key industries to ensure that Africa realizes its full potential on issues ranging from entrepreneurship to the impact of climate change, to reproductive health, to developing social responsible enterprises. I challenge each one of you here to use the virtual nature of this event to speak up, to listen closely, and to engage with like-minded change agents in your own communities and across our borders. Create and implement meaningful connections, actions that will propel us towards an equitable, prosperous, and healthy continent. We have no time to waste. The window of opportunity is open now. Let us pick up our tools, mobilize, and get to rebuilding. I thank you.